Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law through this channel. I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at MMTLP and I'm going to be sharing with you two legal updates. The first legal update is with regard to the $3 million RICO lawsuit, and the other one is a new lawsuit which includes action against Schwab and also shares information about sell orders for $26.78 per share. So we're also going to be looking at the top 10 most undervalued stocks with regard to cash flow, and the two that we're going to focus on are ticker symbol LUNR and also SNAP. So stay tuned for that. And before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, today at market open, the markets were a little bit down. There was a little bit of a pullback. S&P 500 was down 0.2%, Dow Jones was down 0.29%, and the small cap 2000 was down 0.62%, but not a huge decline overall. There was good news in terms of job openings. So where we can see here, the forecast was 7.5 million, the actual was 7.7 million, and the previous was 7.37 million. So it's not as forecast, but it is still positive news, and it's still an increase. So overall, great news there. And another news shared in our market section news channel in the Discord is with regard to oil. Oil is currently extending gains and currently up approximately 3% with a focus on supply. And in the Discord, I did actually share one of the oil stocks I invested in a couple of days ago. So the other room I'd like to share with you here is from Stop Counterfeit Shares and tagging in DJT, and the post here states is they are hearing that Donald Trump will announce huge news making naked shorting a federal crime with jail time. Again, purely rumor, I've not heard that, but that's according to the post. And the final post I'm going to share with you here is from Kristen, who stated in response to an article from Bloomberg on short sellers throwing in the towel for obviously the previous few weeks of trading, which have been very bullish. And she states here, no mention in this article of what would speed up the shorts capitulating. Easy fixes. First of all, public demand for trade settlement, pre-borrowing mandate for shorts, same reporting requirements for shorts and long, and basically that will certainly make the markets a lot more transparent. We're going to start by having a look at the top 10 most undervalued stocks in the US based on cash flow, and the two that we're going to focus on are ticker symbol LUNR, also known as Intuitive Machines, and the other one is ticker symbol SNAP, also known as SNAP. And what I'd also like to do is give a quick shout out to our top ranked stocks DD channel, where we've called out and shared due diligence on many stocks in there which have grown very significantly, and these include ticker symbol SFM, HIMS, SHOP, SFM, just shared there, ANF, SN, and many others. So if you would like to get a copy of our PDF reports on all the top ranked stocks, go ahead and check the details below. But first of all, let's focus on SNAP. So SNAP is on the top 10 most undervalued stocks based on cash flow in the US. It has a fair value of approximately $22.75, and in my previous video when I covered SNAP, you will notice around about September I also invested in this around about $10, currently trading close to $13, up close to 30% also. So if we have a look at the chart for ticker symbol SNAP, today it's up in a fairly red market at 6.23% at $12.88. So congratulations to everybody who got in on SNAP. The other channel I'd like to give a shout out for in the Discord is a new channel that's been introduced. It's called the Space Stocks channel. We focus on stocks such as LUNR, ASTS, NNE, nuclear related stocks as well, OKLO, RDW, SATL, PGC, UFO, BKSY, RKLB, and also DXY, said, which has also been featured a number of occasions on the channel. And the first one I'm going to cover here is again another stock on the top 10 most undervalued stocks in the US, ticker symbol LUNR. And the first DD that I would share here for this is it is potentially undervalued, and it could be a leader that is going to show significant amount of growth. So the information we've shared here is that they have a $5 billion contract for the Space Near network, and additional catalysts include IM-2 launch date announcement, NSN level 2 contract award, IM-2 launch, IM-2 successful landing, IM-2 finds water, Viper awarded to IM, Intuitive Machines, LTV also awarded to Intuitive Machines, and the member here states he's currently 80% up in the stock in the previous months and 193% up in the previous 3 months, and LNR potentially still undervalued and doing exceptionally well. And the latest news here from Bloomberg, we can see here again a summary reiterating what we've just seen. The company have just won multiple contracts, including NASA contracts and a $4.8 billion near space communication network. The balance sheet has improved significantly, debt reduced to zero, cash flow and a record cash balance of $107 million. So again, congratulations to everybody who got in ticker symbol LUNR, and this is a stock that we will be keeping an eye on. Let's have a look at the first legal update of Scott Traudt versus Ari Rubenstein amongst other defendants, and there was an update on the 2nd of December 2024 from the court. So remember, this is Traudt versus Rubenstein assigned to the judge, Chief District Judge Christina Rice, and we're looking at the United States District Court, District of Vermont, and the demand here on this is stated as $3 billion, and it includes racketeering RICO. Let's have a look at all of the docket text updates for the 2nd of December 2024 filed in the court. And the first one here on number 111, we can see this is an order denying as moot the motion for declaratory judgment and injunctive relief filed by Scott, and the declaratory judgment and injunctive relief requested by him for FINRA, and the court has dismissed all of the claims against FINRA. And again, the judge Christina Rice signed this on the 2nd of December 2024, so not great news there. And the second one is also an order denying as moot, number 88, a motion to amend the first amended complaint filed by Scott on November the 19th, again signed by the judge, so bad news there. And the third one, number 109, for the same date, motion to dismiss Respondent Securities and Exchange Commission, i.e. SEC, and Gary Gensler from the first amended complaint, and all claims against Mr. Gensler were dismissed. And the final one is an order denying without prejudice a motion for a protective order staying all discovery and all pending discovery motions filed by FINRA as moot. So overall, not great news here for the legal update. However, I believe Scott has many other lawsuits going on right behind the scenes, and we will have to keep an eye out on how those progress. Final update I'd like to share with you is from Sergeant Major Daniel Auxier, who also communicated with Nextbridge Hydrocarbons and also covered in a previous video, so go ahead and check that out. And what he's posted here is, I said I'd do something and I did it. Now wait, I couldn't have done this without the community. For all the thorns out there, there are also roses out there. So thank you 1209 #MMTLP. So let's have a look at the two images that he shared. So let's have a look at who he's added in as the defendants, and these include the SEC, they include FINRA, they also include TD Ameritrade, they include GTS Securities, they also include Schwab, and AST, previously known as American Stock Transfer, AST, and he's also including Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, John Berder, and also Gregory McCabe. And again, remember, he did write to Nextbridge. And I think the final image I'm going to be sharing with you here is the demand for a jury trial, and we can see here he's dated this 2nd of December 2024, and he's demanding a jury trial for all claims and issues triable as of a right pursuant to Rule 38 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, signed SGM Daniel Auxier. And at the top, the thing I'd like to share with you here is with regard to Schwab, and he states here, Schwab trade confirmations and sell orders ranging from $13.45 to $26.78 per share for 76,543 shares, and he's looking at a reward for the devaluation of MMAT after the improper halting of MMTLP trades intended for the 2 days of trading that we lost, December the 9th and December the 12th, 2024. So again, a huge legal case brought here by Daniel. So I think the one thing that I think I'm not sure if it's a good idea right now is to include NextBridge Hydrocarbons and also John Berda and Gregory McKay, but I do understand his reasons for doing that. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.